After Alexandra of Sussex's Julia Schlepfer terrifying encounter at Ellis Island, 1923 fans have good reason to think that Spencer Dutton's Brandon Sklenar bride would suffer a terrible fate. And that's before a malevolent stranger follows her into the ladies' room. It was intended that Spencer and Alex would travel to the US together as a married couple. But after Spencer's fatal run-in with Arthur, Rafe Soule, the lovers parted ways since Alex and Spencer were taking one of the King's British liners to London. Alex and Spencer's separate trips to Bozeman, Montana in Season 2 of 1923 have been depressing. Season 1 of 1923 marked the start of the character's intense passion. Between hunting trips, Spencer met Alexandra at a Nairobi hotel bar. The hunter went to Tanganyika for another kill, and Spencer consented to take Alexandra of Sussex away after their star-crossed rendezvous. After falling madly in love while in Africa, Spencer and Alex read the letters from Spencer's Aunt Cara, played by Helen Mirren, telling him to return home right away. While traveling to America, they are married in a chance enchanted ceremony. Unfortunately, a serious warning pertinent to Alex's story was given by the captain who married Alex and Spencer. In Season 2, Episode 3, Alexandra navigates immigration at Ellis Island in 1923. Alexandra enters the U.S. through immigration on Ellis Island after splitting with Spencer at the conclusion of Season 1. Alex doesn't know she has to meet with U.S. immigration officials until she gets to New York Harbor. When Alex asks why she can't roam the city like the others, she is informed that it's because she failed to obtain her travel documents at the American Embassy in London. Alex and Spencer made plans to marry in international seas so that Spencer's British partner wouldn't have to go through immigration to get to the United States. Alexandra courageously continues her journey through U.S. immigration without her spouse at her side. Although the entire event is terrible, Alexandra's humiliating medical examination, during which they discover she is pregnant, is by far the worst. The scene where Shea Banner, Sam Elliott, checked his wagon train members for smallpox before leaving reminded me of Taylor Sheridan's 1883 prequel. The connection made me realize that even though it was dehumanizing, screening for disease was unavoidable, particularly in the days before a more advanced medical system. In addition, 1923 Season 1 forewarned Alex of the danger. What Ellis Island is hinted at in 1923 Season 1, Episode 6. Something sinister and menacing is hinted at in the opening chapter of Alex and Spencer's romance, and it's far more intrusive and dangerous than Alexandra of Sussex has already experienced in the U.S. Immigration Office. A large liner rescues Alex and Spencer after they become stranded in a decaying tugboat in international seas. The captain of the liner sends a rescue squad by Dingy to save the couple. When Alex and Spencer are rescued, the captain informs them over whiskey glasses that they are going to Marseille, France, and inquires as to where they plan to go. The captain suggests the port of Galveston or Port Arthur in the Gulf when Spencer informs him that they are traveling to Montana. The captain described Ellis Island as a cesspool of disease and offered the Gulf Shore ports as options. Alexandra traverses the nation's most well-known immigrant hub as Spencer arrives at the port in Galveston. But according to the captain's remarks in 1923 Season 1, Alex might contract a severe ailment or disease after traveling through Ellis Island, endangering both her and the unborn child. In Montana, will Alexandra Dutton and Spencer Dutton reunite? Anyone watching the second season of 1923 has probably wondered how probable it is that Spencer and Alex will get back together. I'm less sure than ever that the couple will have a happy ending after seeing Episode 3 of 1923 Season 2. Since being separated from Spencer and having little to no influence over how her adventure turns out, Alexandra has experienced true terror. However, Alex's ordeal in Wrap Thee in Terror, Episode 3 of 1923 Season 2, also makes me wish she lives. Perhaps Alex's terrible path has been meant to be. After witnessing the British noble's traumatic voyage, it will be even more satisfying to see Alex and Spencer reconcile in 1923. Alex Dutton's journey illustrates how difficult it would have been for someone in her situation to travel alone from London to Bozeman a century ago, as opposed to traveling in comfort by boat and rail. It would be awful if Alex barely made it to Montana and never made it. The fight will be worthwhile, though, if her ordeal results in a reunion with Spencer, which would make for a fantastic conclusion.